One UK analysis found that if men were treated as leniently as women are by the criminal justice system, there would be approximately 84% fewer men in prison at any point in time. This is especially true of female-specific crimes committed against men, which are rarely punished at all. For example, paternity fraud, as discussed here, is not even technically a crime. There is no downside for a woman committing paternity fraud. She will not face punishment under any circumstances. Women raping men is not taken seriously by police. Many, probably a majority of police, will either not investigate a report of a female rapist, or they will refuse to take a report in the first place, or they may instead investigate the male victim as if he's the perpetrator. The same thing is true for domestic violence. A male that's a victim of domestic violence who calls the police for help is more likely to be arrested himself, 33%, than to see his female abuser arrested, 25%. These outcomes are all the product of a social phenomenon that psychologists have named gamma bias. This cognitive filter affects the way that male and female crimes are viewed very differently. The harm from crimes committed by men is magnified or exaggerated, so to speak, while the harm from crimes committed by women is minimized and excused. But the harm from crimes committed against men is minimized and excused, while the harm from crimes committed against women is magnified or exaggerated. The harm from crimes committed by women against men is the most minimized and excused of all, which results in a criminal justice system that sees no need to punish women for bad behavior perpetrated against men. Legally, women are not considered as capable or even responsible as men. Women are held to different standards.
We treat them as kids. They have all the privileges of being a child. Really they don't have to work, but they choose to work, and now they complain about having to work because they chose that path. What a child.
This is why women get lesser sentences for the same crimes. Modern feminists don't complain about the law judging women as being less than men because it benefits themselves. Paternity fraud is legal. Why? Well, for the same reasons why you don't see women complaining about it. For the same reasons why you won't see feminists bitching about this. For the same reason why most of the crimes and acts of violence initiated by women do not add to any crime statistics or domestic violence statistics.
Correct.
For the same reason, only men are drafted. For the same reason a man's life is referred to as expendable and disposable by society.
It's sad how we shame men, they shame men when men are getting abused by women as they're weak men. They're not real men. Most men don't want to hit back because the devastation of your life, if you were to even hurt her in any way, even in self-defense, is crazy.
Women adore having supremacy over men. It's always easier for them to lie to men and destroy their lives without facing any consequences at all. Whoever complains about this simply hinders their feminist ideologies. And now that is illegal. Saying something against feminism can lead you to jail. But destroying a man's life by lies is simply ethical, empowering and moral. Remember, you are only a sperm donor who deserves to be roped with child support, no matter what the circumstances are.